Production of food from animals. We eat varieties of food in our daily life. Our food habits different lot. Some persons prefer to prefer to consume food obtained from plants and plants and animals from animals. What are the food items that are obtained from animals, or they obtain uh, frequent exactly from animals, or processing is required? We rear a number of animals for food. Do we get our food only from domesticated animals? List out the food that is obtained from animals. Discuss it in groups and tablet your discussions in your notebook. Animal husbandry. Farmers adapt to different methods of management for getting better yields in agriculture. In the same way, care is also required in the management of rearing animals. Providing food, shelter, protection, and breeding of animals is called animal husbandry. Since a long time, we have been using animals not only for obtaining food but also for agriculture, transportation, etc. We realized their importance and domesticated them. Do you know the period from which wild animals were being tamed? See the following table. Name of the animal period of domestication: dog 30,000 to 7,000 BC, sheep 11,000 to 9,000 BC, pig 9,000 BC, goat 8,000 BC. Why did we domesticated only some of our animals are discussed in groups about the things to be taken into consideration while domesticating animals? We domesticate only such of these animals which are helpful to us, buffalo, cow, etc. are reared for milk, hence goats, sheep for meat, and ox, horse, bulls, donkey for agriculture and transportation. Food production is the main aim in rearing the animals. Can we get all nutrients required for our body by eating only a plant? We get our food from plants, but food production from plants alone does not fulfill all our needs, so we need food from animals too. Production of food from animals is as important as agriculture in our country. Do all the persons who own agricultural fields also rear cattle and other animals? Is there any relation between agriculture and rearing or animal husbandry? Collect the following information from your class. Number of families in agriculture. Number of families in agriculture along with the animal husbandry. Number of families in animal husbandry alone. In our country, the farmers believe the animal husbandry is a part of a parcel at agriculture. Cattle rearing. People living in rural areas use it to domesticate animals like cows, buffaloes, bullocks, goats, sheep, pigs, hens, etc. Supplying of nutrients, food, accommodating clear and hygienic shelters for animals are very important issue in animal husbandry. Generally, villagers send their animal to graze at the place where grass is easily available. Where do people rear their animal in your village? Have a talk with them and collect information about the cattle rearing. For these, you need a questionnaire. Following questions may be helpful to you. You can add some more questions as you wish. What are the cattle? What are the cattle here? At what places water is available? What are the places where water is available? What are the necessity of rearing of the cows, buffaloes, goats, and sheep? What are the major problems that animal rears generally face? Earlier, villages used to appoint a person for cattle rearing and was paid by them. This kind of practice is gradually disappearing from our villages. Some of the farmers keep their cattle in the sheds. They do not take their cattle to the fields. They supply fodder in those sheds, rearing cattle like bulls, cows, and buffaloes in large scale is also the same in sheds. Generally, the farmers in our country are cultivating land area of less than the hectare. Even though mechanization is increasing in agriculture, farmers use bullocks for plowing and other agriculture practices. Make a list of agriculture practices by using bullocks and their buffalo. Rearing of goats and sheep are also related to agriculture. Besides agriculture, cattle rearing and sheep rearing are beneficial to farmers during of During off season for cropping, cattle rears make fences in the fields at off crop seasons. They keep their sheep and goats in the fenced enclosures. Think in which way this practice is helpful to the farmer as well as field crops. Taking care of animal health is equal important task in animal husbandry. Most of the times, cattle sheds become unclean because of the remains of old dung and urine dump these waste away from the shed. Care should be taken to prevent the growth of the lice and mites on cattle's body. గాలికుంటు గాలికుంటు foot and mouth disease. Foot and mouth disease is a common and dangerous disease, particularly in cows and buffaloes. Sheep and goats suffer from worm infections. నట్టల వ్యాధి. Sheep and goats suffer from worm infections. నట్టల వ్యాధి, that is called as. Some parasitic diseases cause damage to liver and intestines. Viral and bacterial diseases also affect milk production, particularly in rainy season. Cattle or disturbed by mosquito bite. Cattle can be protected by covering mosquito nets. Veterinary doctors provide treatment and health care for these cattle. Where is a veterinary hospital located in your area? Who are working there and what do they meet a nearby veterinary doctor or animal husbandry assistant? Collect information about common diseases in cattle and prepare a note on them. Milk production. Our government treats producing milk as an industry. We get milk from cattle. Let us observe the following pie diagram. Milk production. Yellow is a buffaloes, donkey, camel, goat, sheep. Red one is a cows నుంచి మనకి మిల్క్ ఎక్కువ వస్తుంది. తర్వాత ఎల్లో మీన్స్ బఫెలోస్ అండ్ స్కై బ్లూ ఈజ్ అ డాంకీ, క్యామల్, గోట్, షీప్. Next, from which animal do we get maximum milk? Apart from cows and buffaloes, which other animals provide milk? Generally, farmers rear 1 to 5 cattle in a small scale at their homes to produce milk. They supply fodder from their agricultural fields only. What are the types of fodder farmers use at your village? How farmers preserve fodder for cattle after harvesting? Let us observe the following graph. It shows the rate of the milk production in various countries. Observe the position of our country. Discuss in your class why we are lagging behind in comparison to other countries. First one, New Zealand, Australia, USA and Canada, Japan, EEC and Israel, India. Milk production lo India is a very less. By observing this graph, we can realize that among cows, traditional species give 2 to 5 liters of milk per day. Murra species are rare in most of the districts in our state. They give up to 8 liters of milk per day. Haryana, Jafarabad, Nagpur are the traditional varieties of cows in our country which give good quantity of milk. Jersey, England and Hudson, Denmark are the foreign varieties. They give 2.5 liters of milk per day. These foreign varieties are crossbred with our native or local varieties. They give 8 to 20 liters of milk per day. Cows play a vital role in total milk production of our country. Jersey, this one. Out of milk, this is the Hudson. Out of milk produced in our country, it is used to prepare cheese, kava ghee, curd, milk powder and other milk products. There are a number of dairy farms in our state. The milk in dairy farm is collected from households and pasteurized milk is preserved in packets and transported. You might have suited about HTST method in of microorganisms. Second lesson. Pasteurization. This is the process of destructing disease causing microorganisms by boiling milk at 63 degrees centigrade or 145 degree Fahrenheit for a period of 30 minutes. After that, it is immediately cooled to below 10 degrees centigrade and stored. This process is used in milk chilling centers. Pasteurization. This is the process of distracting disease-causing microorganisms by boiling milk at 63 degrees centigrade or 145 Fahrenheit for a period of 30 minutes. After that, it is immediately cooled to below 10 degrees centigrade and stored. This process is used in milk chilling centers. Is there a milk collecting center in your village? How do they collect milk and export? Do you know how they decide cost of milk? Where is the milk chilling center located in your area? For this, you need to observe milk packets which are available in the market. There are private and government milk collecting and chilling centers in our state. Uttar Pradesh is the highest milk producing state in India. Uttar Pradesh is the highest milk producing state in India. Our state is taking many steps to produce milk in higher quantities. Do you know in which month the rate of milk production is high? Why milk production is higher? Particularly in some months compared with the remaining months. Let us observe the graph showing milk production in our state. January, February, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So in the November month, the milk production is too high. Why the milk production is higher during some months? Discuss in your class and find out the reason. Professor I. J. Korean father of White Revolution in India. Korean father of White Revolution in India worked a lot in increasing milk production through cooperative societies to fulfill the needs of our country. He proposed innovative activities in producing hybrid varieties of cows and buffaloes, animal health, milk collection and preservation. There is a great improvement in production of milk under the scheme Operation Flood. 60 to 70 percentage of expense in maintaining animals for feeding them. Animals need food for two purposes. One is to maintain themselves healthy and other is for reproduction. We provide hay, green and dry grass, oil, seed, cakes of groundnut, etc. used as a fodder for cows and buffaloes. These nutritious food helps to produce more milk. Do you know milk production in cows start with the birth of a calf? It is often suggested that after 2 to 3 days after delivery, milk may be collected for human use. Thereafter, a cow may produce milk for a period up to 10 months. Milk contains fat, proteins, carbohydrates, minerals, and vitamins, mainly A, B, and E. Nowadays, cattle rearers and dairy farmers are using hormone injections to get high quantity of milk. Selection procedure. Care should be taken while buying cattle for milk production. The following points should be kept in mind. Select high milk producing varieties, either traditional or hybrid. Observe 2 to 3 days for average milk production. The fields younger ones, body size, capacity of eating for the fodder and health. Consult a veterinary doctor and official of director of animal husbandry. Some of our rural people are experts in identifying high producing varieties. Ask those people how they identify and write a report on their experiences. Do you know nowadays adulterated milk is available in the market? Nowadays, adulterated milk is available in the market. Urea, flour, and different types of substances are used to produce milk. Urea, flour, and different types of substances are used to produce milk. These are packed and sent into the market. How do you recognize the original milk? What are the tests administered to know the pureness of milk? Know from your teacher. Practices in livestock keeping. Being high milk yielding varieties of livestock, the animals that are used for milk and agriculture are called livestock. Being high milk yielding varieties livestock, the animals that are used for milk and agriculture are called livestock. Rearing is very important. Traditional livestock are becoming developed because of hybrid varieties. Let us read the following case study to know local breeders conserve their livestock. Let us read the following case study. Traditional livestock are developing depleted became of hybrid varieties. Let us read the following case study to know how local breeders conserve their livestock. Let us read the following case study. I'm Kamraya. My family has been maintaining local breed of balu called Kangayam. It is suitable for drought areas. There are no other good bulls in our area. Kangayam is a strong and healthy local variety. These bulls have a small or a short horn, wider shoulder bone, and a larger hump. We select these calves and feed them to become bulls. One bull is able to serve 20 to 30 cows reproduction in a month. The conceiving rate is more than 80%. Very few cows are brought for a second time for mating. We charge Rs 300 per mating. We have three cows too, each of them producing up to 20 liters of milk. Our income has reduced because only a few people bring their cows for mating. In Odisha, traditional livestock, Chilka buffaloes are reared. They take care to avoid cross breeding with Murrah. They graze during night times in brackish water of Chilka Lake. They return home in the morning, give milk without any extra feed. This milk tastes a bit salty and kept up to 7 days without refrigeration. In Odisha, traditional livestock, Chilka buffaloes are reared. They take care to avoid cross breeding with Murrah. They graze during night times in brackish water of Chilka Lake. They return home in the morning, give milk without any extra feed. This milk tastes a bit salty and kept up to 7 days without refrigeration. In our country, people believed that the cattle rearing is not only economic course. Cattle are part of the parts of our culture. They treat them as their family members. During some festivals, they decorated their cattle. On what occasions they decorate their cattle in your villages? Some people call them by names also. Do they respond when called by names? Do you have any such experience with your pets? The bones of animals are grinded and used as a manure. Leather is another animal produce. Leather is used for mm, manufacturing many products like bags, belts, shoes, etc. Biogas, the excreta of animals reared is used as a producer. Is there any biogas center in your village? Collect information about biogas production from your school, library, or internet and write a note on it. Then display it on a wall magazine. Meat processing from animals is another side of animal wealth. Production of meat in large scale takes place in slaughterhouses. Kabela. We get beef from bulls and buffaloes, pork from pigs, mutton from sheep and goats. There are prominent meat varieties. These are the prominent meat varieties. Rearing of sheep and goats are more in the district of Mahbub Nagar, Nalgonda, and Warangal. Discuss the causes in your classroom. Poultry production of rearing of hens on a large scale is generally called poultry. Billions of hens are reared worldwide for eggs and chicken. We know that farmers rear cocks and hens in villages. Most of these are local varieties. Local varieties.